Hey everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome to our live. I am Heather, and we are here for you guys each and every day. Monday through Thursday, we're here at 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then on Fridays, we are here for 8 and 10. Hello, Candy. How are you? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, every time we do this, we love to go over the basics. Because we know we have a lot of people out there that are interested in airbrush and want to see more and learn more. And not just, of course, we're known for our airbrush, but we also have color cosmetics. And so we do like to cover the basics along with other items. So hello, we have Candy and Jeannie on. Good to see you guys. All right, so let me go over. This is what the kit looks like. So, or one of our kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. Now, the great thing about it is all the directions are going to be the same. So what I'm telling you to do for one, you can do for all of them. And we give you the 2 bottles of foundation so you can color match 365 days a year. But when you get it out, or when you first get it out and start using it and start kind of hanging out with it, and definitely, like I'm going to go over the steps, but start using it and start start playing with it, whether it's water or the foundation. But you have 2 bottles, so think of this as your starter kit, as your practice kit. Just get in there and start using it. We also give you the Love and the Blush, which we're going to go over as well. Now, when you are starting, we want you to do the following things. Like I said before, first thing, get it out of the box. We want you to get it out of the box and just start using it, whether when you turn it on, there's air that comes out. This is practice because you have to get used to moving this around your face, feeling that air. Wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. Nothing is being released until you pull back on this trigger, right? So you can get started. I'm going to move my chair real quick. So you can get started by just feeling that air. And that can't be like, that's a no-brainer. That just feels good. It's like a little spa. So definitely start doing that. I'm going to leave those instructions up just for a second. I don't know, Candy. I think we're going to do full coverage. Doing lashes. I'll see if I have some here. And maybe I will do some lashes. So, hey, Patty. Good to see you. All right. So let's go ahead and get some of our product out. I think I'm going to use Mystic because I do want to do a full coverage look. And what's great about it is regardless of what product you're using, you can get full coverage with all of the products, or with all of our foundations. But with Mystic, that is a full coverage foundation. It's a higher pigmented foundation. For the Cupid's bow, where exactly do you apply? For the lips, Jeannie, this is your Cupid's bow. What do you mean? Are you talking about lips or liner or highlight? Because you can all do that on that Cupid's bow. Oh, Patty loves the Mystic. All right, so I'm actually going to start with the matte bronzer. So I like to go in and do some contouring. If I'm going to do contouring with airbrush, I like to do it first, just like I like to do the blush first, because of the fact it is going to blend for me. So I am going to take a little bit. Okay, Jeannie, when I get to that point, I'll show you, babe. All right, I have a couple of drops of my matte bronzer right in here. And I love this matte bronzer. I love it. I want to miss. Here's what it looks like. I always do this the wrong. I sprayed it kind of heavy so you could see it. But it is darker because it's a bronzer. But how you spray makes a difference because, again, we're spraying super light and you can build it up. But when you're doing it first, it kind of takes that guesswork out, or not the guesswork, but there's no stress as far as if it does get a little dark, it's okay. It's okay. There are things you can do. You can even take one of your, hold on, I'm going to have to move this guy because I keep holding things up and it's blocked. There we go. So you can even take like a eyeshadow palette and put it right here and start spraying if you're new to contouring and things, but it will give you kind of an exact line because obviously you're not going to have anything go past where the thing is, right? So if I go in here and start my contouring, also notice that I'm going back and forth until I get it to that point. I'm not staying here until I get it to that point of where I want it. I keep moving, keep going around. Jeannie, I start with about 4 drops. The reason I pause is because with contouring, with airbrush contouring, I always feel like I need more and I never use all of it. So I would start, I mean, depending on how much you're doing, but maybe I feel like I need to contour more. I can contour right at my jawline. And I tell you guys this, when we focus on contouring, I always point, if you want to see some good contouring, Boy George. Google Boy George, and he's really good at contouring. Go up here a little bit more, blend that out a little bit more. There we go. Man, I don't have my paper towels. Whoa! All right. So now, hey, Deborah, good to see you. Amber as well. All right. So contour is working. And again, if you do get it a little bold or a little too much, I don't have to worry about that because I'm going to put the foundation over it. So it will blend. Wow. This is not, I'm trying to do a luminizer. Which one is this one? Let's shake these up and see which one's gonna work. And obviously I haven't used the ones here in a while. There we go. So make sure that you do shake them up if there's products that you haven't used in a while. Even a foundation, like let's say you use the Silk 4-in-1 all the time and then you're like, hey, let's use this one. Shake it up. Make sure you really get that pigment in there. All right. Whoa. All right. This is the Rose Gold Luminizer. And I'm going to put it around this area here. Down my nose. Like that. Can you see already the little bit of shimmer shimmer? So again, going back to wherever I want it, to that level, you just keep going. Again, because I'm doing it first, I don't necessarily have to worry about the intensity or worry that I get it too much because I'm still going to blend it with the foundation. Okay, now right here is your Cupid bow, this little V right there. So I'm going to put it like right there. And doing it first, again, it's okay because I can go back and put lips on. And if I get it on my lips, it's okay. Can you see it? Ooh. All right. Now, I'm like, do I want anything else on before? You know what I do want? I'm going to do some highlight underneath my eyes. Let's see where my glow is. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit of glow. Now, normally I would put glow on first so I could bring it down and then put this on top. But let's say I forgot. Let's say I just decided to use glow, or looking in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I need to highlight under my eyes a little bit more. So taking glow and going right underneath, just like that. But I'm not going to bring it down as much this time because I already have that rose gold there that I don't want to cover up. So I'm just going to stay right underneath the eye. Now I'm going to take my Mystic. You know, this is the Cupid's bow right here, the bow of your lip. All right, shaking up my Mystic. I am using Mystic Shade 3. Putting my drops in here. And again, with Mystic, it is a higher pigment, so, or it has more pigment in it, and so you might not have to do as many passes, or you know, have that. It's going to give you that coverage probably a little bit faster. Making my pass all the way around. Okay, one pass. Now I can go back, look in the mirror, see, okay, where do I need more coverage? But I want to make sure that this is blended, but because I like it a little bit lighter, I'm not going to go up really high in that area. But I want to make sure that I get my full coverage. All right, there we go. Hello, Brenda, how are you? All right, so any of our foundations can give you full coverage. There are different ways. If you say, Heather, I don't have Mystic, how am I going to get full coverage? There's all of our foundations going to give you full coverage. Mystic might get you there a little bit faster because of the higher pigment. If you do pre-coverage, like the concealer or X out, eraser, those things, that can give you more coverage. So you know, again, depends. You hear me say this all the time. It does depend on the look that you're going for that day. We all know looks change, right? Whatever I feel today, I might not feel tomorrow. All right, so now I'm gonna get my brushes out, and I'm gonna use a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Let's do illuminated. Now, I do like to show you guys usually the easiest way to do it, because I know we have some makeup people, and then we have some people that are a little, you know, maybe you didn't have somebody there to teach you, or, you know, so I like to show the easiest way. And I've actually changed. I used to do like one on my, like a neutral all on my lid, but I find that if I actually do my crease first and then the lid, I'm not applying as much, because if you do the lid first, sometimes it will remove that when you do your crease. So I would, if I were you, I would try it both ways to see what works best for you. Now, there are times that, you know, like if the barely there look I did the other day, I don't think that would have mattered which one I did first. So you kind of have to play with it a little bit, but know that you can do that both ways. So this is reflection. I'm going to do this in my crease. And go back and forth, blending, blending. Go back and forth. I want it to get a little more intense. Blending out those hard edges. But getting the intensity of the color that I want. And then with the flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in with Illuminated and put that right there on my lid. And notice that I'm just tapping that in. I try not to pull, pull on my lids. I just want to tap that in. And I just keep going until I get it to the intensity that I want. Okay. So with that one, I stayed on the lid. I didn't go higher than the lid. All right. Now I'm going to take the Nude and Naughty palette, which is this one. And then using the dark brown, I'm going to grab one more brush in here though. If I can find it. Maybe not. Okay, using actually I'm going to use the black because if we're going bold, let's do it. This is it's probably not a true black, but it's the darkest one in the Nude and Naughty. And then I'm going to make a V, boo, boo, right there. Not even picking up the brush, I'm just sticking right there. Okay. Creating more depth to have your eyes pop a little bit more. Okay, and see how that just really opens up the eye. Now, if I feel like that, which one was that? I can't remember the name. If I feel like reflection had gone away, I can still go back and add a little bit over that to help with some blending. If I need to draw that color out a little bit more. Like that. Okay. And then using the flat part of, or the tip of the eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in line. Right here. And just picking that up a little bit. All right. So I did notice there's a little bit of fallout on this one. So I'm going to take the translucent powder and just a fluffier brush. I might use this one. And then dipping it in there. Boop, 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 boop. Just wiping that off. And that helps fluff that away, so you won't have to to fix it. Like I can just brush it away because it will grab onto that powder and just fluff off. All right. So now I'll do some lashes next hour. I just need to make sure I have everything. So we will finish with the lashes at the 4 o'clock, but let's go ahead and do some lips. Let's see what I can do here. What to do? Let's do, where's my, remembering where everything is. All right, I'm going to do this one is Blackberry. And I'm going in and just lining. Oh, Patty, you live near Austin? I love Austin. I'm looking for a doodle, and there's a lot in and around Austin, I've noticed. So I'm just filling in my lips. Thank you, Jeannie. And I'm not really a matchy girl, but I like how it all ties in with the lips, with what I have in my crease. And then that's what I'm going to do for this. Now, there are some spaces that I could fill in, but that's not what I wanted. I thought that was blush, but that was not it. So this is blush lip finisher. And rub that in. Now, you know, if Renee was here, she would put on the lip jelly. So you have, again, different options to use if you want something shiny. I like this blush lip topper. So again, different options for all that. So, all right, guys, we will finish. Have to jazz up the hair a little bit. We will finish at the 2. At the 4. So we'll finish the eyes at the 4, and I'll put some lashes on, and then we'll just do somewhat of a different look, but keeping it with the eyes as well. All right, guys, y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. All right, bye for now, guys.